Hello, Dr. Tran.
Hey, Ice.
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and Embrace Orthodontics?
Sure. So, starting with myself, I am a native Houstonian. So, I actually went to Duchenne Academy of the Sacred Heart right here in Houston. I have 4 beautiful children. So, I actually have 2 older girls who are 17 and 15, and then 2 little boys that are 11 and 10. He turns 10 tomorrow. And so, basically, full-time working mom. So, that's me.
So what about Embrace Orthodontics?
So Embrace Orthodontics actually thought of, I started my practice right out of residency. So I did residency here in Houston, UT at the Medical Center, and I knew whenever I got out I wanted to go ahead and start something of my own pretty quickly. And I got the idea of Embrace Orthodontics. I felt like it was calming. At my practice we have what I like to say is a boutique orthodontic practice. So I'm the only orthodontist that you'll ever see here, and I like it that way. So I have a very close knit relationship with all of my patients. I know them well, and so we kind of run a very family-oriented practice here.
Yeah, I honestly love being here. The ambience, it's very positive for sure.
Thank you.
So, what inspired you to be a dentist?
So a few things. I would say I thought about, getting older, you have to think about, number one, the type of lifestyle you want. So going back to me being a mother of 4, I knew that I wanted to do something where I had flexibility in my schedule, okay? So something I was good at, something I enjoyed, and something that allowed me for a lifestyle that I saw for myself. So to be honest, it's the perfect job to have balance in life. That's so important. So I work 3.5 days a week, and the other time in the week is really where I am doing things for my family. So it's allowed me to not get burnt out as well. So I would say, and I love it. I love the patient relationships. I love creating beautiful smiles. I love working with my hands. Orthodontics specifically is very mechanical.
Yeah.
And so it's very fulfilling, and that's why I've chosen this profession.
Wow, that's an amazing story. So, is there any one particular person that inspired you the most?
Gosh, I wouldn't say one particular person. So I'm one of the first in my family to be in healthcare profession. So my parents, they were immigrants that they came from the Vietnam War in 1975. So they don't have a background. They were not educated in that manner. They, very much survival when they came to America as refugees. But my mom, my dad. I mean, I know it sounds cliche, but they worked really hard for me and my siblings to have an opportunity to make something of ourselves in a way that we could, work hard and reach our goals. And so a lot of it comes from being inspired by my parents and wanting to make them proud. So.
Well, you've definitely done that.
Oh,
you have your
thank
own
you.
practice, and that's a big deal.
Thank you.
What is some life advice you would give to your younger self or younger kids out there?
So I have 4 kids. My oldest is a senior. She's actually starting pre-med at Baylor.
Oh, wow.
In August. And so I'll give you all the advice. I literally just wrote her a letter about all the advice that I want to give her. So this is what I'm going to share to a senior, or high schooler. First, I told her, make sure you make the right friends, okay? This is for all walks of life. Please surround yourself with people that motivate you to be better, because it is true, you are who you're around, right? So that's number 1. Number 2, set goals for yourself. Try to stay on track. Number 3, I told her, always remember, not every day is a wonderful day. You're gonna have a bad day, you're gonna make mistakes, and don't ever get too down on yourself, because the next day is a new, fresh day to start anew. So those are really the things that I've told her, and I would share that with you and your classmates as well.
That's very important to remember, I should
Yes.
say, in day-to-day life, especially when you become a dentist. It's a long process.
And it's easy to get burnout. It's very easy to get burnout, demotivated. And it's okay too, like if you're in school studying and you decide, I don't want to do pre-dental or pre-med, I actually really don't like science at all. I'd rather go into marketing and advertising. It's okay to allow yourself to grow and go through those motions. And so don't be too hard on yourself.
Okay. So that's Dr. Tran's advice for the younger kids out there. So, share us one story that comes to your mind when I say the word empowerment.
Wow, okay. This is a Okay, so let me say, and this might be a little bit too personal, but I'm going to share, and you can cut this out if you like. But my two older daughters are from my first marriage. I divorced, I remarried, and I had my two little boys. And again, I tell not just my daughters, but I tell my sons as well. It is so important to invest in yourself. You have got to invest in yourself and your passions and have goals. And that is going to carry you through your life, through every trial and tribulation. And I just think I am so glad and thankful that I was focused and determined and motivated in my life, because my degree and my education, you can't take that away from me. So
That's a really big deal, having a doctor in front of your name. So how do you feel now that you own your own practice as a female in the medical field?
It is, it was such a, so I knew I wanted to be an orthodontist since 8th grade.
Wow.
Believe it or not. I'm a very rare situation, so don't take, this is just my one account, and this is not going to be most people's, but I knew in 8th grade, and I stuck with it. I never changed my plan. So it's sometimes a pinch me moment, where I went to school for 12 years after high school.
Wow.
So it's like after high school, going all the way back to 1st grade and having to go all the way back through. So like that's a long time. It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. But yeah, it's like I'm happy. I feel proud. And you know who else is even more proud? My mom and dad.
Dr. Tran, I love your outfit.
Thank you for noticing, Ice. So actually today is Go Texan Day, and so the whole staff and myself, this is not my usual wear, so usually I'm in scrubs, but the fun thing about being an orthodontist and having your practice is that you can do fun things like this. So for holidays, like we dressed up for Valentine's Day, we decorated the office, and today was Go Texan Day, so I have my overalls on, my cowboy boots, my bandana. I kind of felt like I look like a farmer getting out of the house this morning, but it's all in fun. So thank you for noticing my outfit, Ice.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tran. It's been an honor working with you, and especially since you helped Lemonade with Ice. You're empowering so many generations of young girls coming and telling them that education is just as important as daily life, especially having your own practice. That's a huge deal. So thank you, and I hope this motivates all the young girls out there.
Thank you.